decentralize and run it the way it's supposed to be run. We're looking at D.C. We don't want crime in D.C. We should govern D.C. I think the federal government should take over.
Fox 5 News alert as President Trump has been talking about a federal takeover in the district for weeks now, and this morning the city could see those words turn into action.
Yeah, he's expected to make an announcement to cut down the violence in the nation's capital. Our Melanie Olnwick live in Southeast D.C. with the latest details on what we're expecting later this morning. Mel?
Hey, good morning, guys. Yeah, you know, and look, it is a lot of speculation. People thinking that perhaps the next tool in the president's box is calling in the D.C. National Guard. But his Trump post on Truth Social was a little rambling, too. He said it wasn't only going to be about crime and murder, but about cleanliness and general physical renovations, talking about the renovations of the Federal Reserve as well. So, you know, I guess it's anybody's guess, really, what this announcement is going to be about. But officials in D.C. are bracing for possibly a call-up of the D.C. National Guard. But Mayor Bowser says, you know, her office will continue working with the president on what she says are shared priorities. Now, Saturday, we did see more federal officers in the Navy Yard area. The White House saying about 450 officers were deployed to, quote, every quadrant in the city. No data on their results yet. We did see them in the Navy Yard. There was another extended juvenile curfew enacted by D.C.'s police chief. But one teen was arrested after there was a large group of juveniles gathered there on M Street. D.C. police say that a teen shot a gun toward the group. In addition, we're told the FBI is now assigning officers to night patrols in the city. And as far as the National Guard goes, Mayor Bowser says that would need to be carefully coordinated.
They're not law enforcement officials. These are men and women who leave their families to serve our country, and that is just not their primary role, to enforce local laws. So I'm concerned about that. I'm concerned about them not being used efficiently, and I just think that's not the most efficient use of our Guard. But as I said, that's the president's call.
Now, we have seen National Guard troops in D.C. before, mostly for assistance with crowd and traffic control during inaugurations. Guard members were deployed as part of the response to the Black Lives Matter protests and also the January 6, 2021 U.S. Capitol attack. And many longtime D.C. residents remember back in 1994 when then-Mayor Sharon Pratt Kelly requested a call-up of the D.C. National Guard to help with some of the crime in D.C., specifically murders that had totaled about 378 last year, mostly because of gangs and drugs. But again, that was where the mayor requested the call-up. So if this action takes place today, it certainly would be somewhat unprecedented. But we'll find out at 10 this morning.